What's the worst thing a first date said that immediately made you think red flag? There are normal first date moments. Awkward laughs. Bad jokes. A little nervous energy. And then there are the moments where someone opens their mouth and you realize, oh, I am not on a date. I'm on an episode. Here are the lines that ended romance in real time. 1. We're doing that normal back and forth question game. So I toss out a spicy one, mostly as a joke. Ever been arrested? I'm expecting. No, maybe a laugh, move on. He goes, calm as a weather report. Yeah. Then without even being asked, he starts explaining what it was for. Details. Timeline. What the judge said. What his lawyer said. How everyone overreacted. How he was the real victim. I just sat there nodding like, wow, so you came with lore. 2. We're alone on a beach. It's quiet. Romantic. Ocean sounds. Perfect. He looks at me and says, dead serious. You're lucky you're here with me, because anyone else would probably take advantage of you right now. Excuse me? That's not flirting. That's a threat wearing a compliment. It's like he wanted credit for not being a predator. My whole body turned into an internal alarm system. I was suddenly aware of the distance to my car, the tide schedule, and how fast I could run in sandals. 3. He leans in and says, I'm in love with my F-buddy, and I can't promise I won't cheat on you with her. Just straight to the point. No shame. No hesitation. I appreciated the honesty. I also appreciated leaving. A couple years later, I saw them walking hand in hand. Honestly, good for them. At least they stopped making other people collateral damage. 4. On a first date, he looks me dead in the eye and says, I've never really been wrong about anything. Not joking. No smile. Full conviction. That's not confidence. That's a future argument where you apologize for stuff you didn't do. I could already picture him saying, well, if you think that, you're mistaken. 5. Mid-date she goes, can you buy me some gift cards so my kids stay quiet? Not, help me get groceries. Not, I'm in a tough spot. Gift cards. To control children. As a dating activity. That's not romance. That's a hostage negotiation with a receipt. 6. He tells me all about how his court-ordered anger management was bullcrap. Then he adds, and I'm getting off the meds as soon as the therapy ends. So to recap, the court said you have anger issues. Medication helps. Therapy is mandatory. And you're proud you're about to raw dog reality again. That's not a red flag. That's a red billboard on fire. 7. How about we go carpet shopping with my ex? Pause. Who still lives with me. Pause. For financial reasons. This wasn't even a date anymore. This was an HGTV episode with emotional damage. I'm not bonding with you over flooring while your ex is in the aisle judging my shoe choice. 8. He points across the bar. That woman over there? That's my ex. I look. It's my lesbian roommate. So now I'm sitting there thinking, either you're lying, or you're delusional, or you've been dumped so hard your brain rewrote history. Either way, I'm drinking faster. 9. We have a nice dinner. Good conversation. I start thinking, okay, maybe this one's normal. Then she goes, let's go to the gambling boat. Against my better judgment, we go. And within an hour, she loses 3 times what I lost. Chasing it. Sweating. Doing math out loud. Okay, if I just win one hand back. At the time, I was an addiction counselor. So I'm watching every sign light up like a dashboard. I never considered a second date. Not once. Not even as a joke. 10. He says, out of nowhere. I'd love it if somebody jumped us so I could end that person legally. Sir, this is dinner. Not a Batman audition. It's weird when someone's fantasy on a first date is justified violence. 11. He starts asking questions that make no sense. What fabric would you choose to recover a patio set? Would you go with neutral tones or something bold? Do you prefer hosting holidays or keeping things quiet? It's not conversation. It's an interview. Then at the end of the date, he announces, like he's hiring me. You check all the requirements. I blink. The requirements for what? He says. For my wife. Then he explains his plan like it's already decided. He's the CFO of a big company. He'll pay for everything. But he can't have a girlfriend or wife who works. I'd have to quit my job. And pick a cause to volunteer for because optics. He says all of this with a straight face. Like he's offering me a position. I'm just sitting there speechless thinking. This man didn't want a partner. He wanted a curated lifestyle accessory with a pulse. I told him it was time to go. Later I messaged him saying I didn't feel chemistry and didn't think it would work. He kept messaging anyway. Insisting I was perfect. Insisting I was meant to be his wife. Like he was negotiating with the universe. That's when I realized the biggest red flag of all. Some people don't go on dates to meet you. They go on dates to plug you into the life they already wrote. And if you don't fit, they don't change the plan. They just keep talking like you didn't say no. Which is exactly why no was the only answer.